Hi guys, welcome back to a new video, and today's video is just for the hooded eye girlies, surprisingly. So I have extremely hooded eyes and I have really struggled to find a makeup tutorial that is for people who want not a smoky eye, a boring, plain, brown, smoky eye. So in today's video we're going to be doing a black and green like makeup look. That's what we're calling it, on my eyes, on hooded eyes. Let's get into it. Now, to start off, we have primed my lids with the Rumour base by P. Louise in shade Rumour 0. Was that... Okay, the grass cutters come now. Thanks, Amazon, and I've had them for about a year. That's a lie, I've had them about like 6 years. It's kind of embarrassing. Anyway. Any palette will do with greens and blacks in it. Right, so we're going to start with this eye. I'm going to just pat down all of the crease to make sure that there is no creasing. Keep my eye closed and I'm going to grab a fluffy brush like this. And I'm going to get a white shade and just pat it everywhere. Now this will stop creasing from happening. Now I'm going to zoom you in for the rest. Right, so we're going to grab the same brush. I'm going to get a really light green. I'm going to put it in the inner corner, like here, very gently, and kind of move it into the crease. Now that we've got that, I'm going to use the same brush once again because I do not have a lot of brushes to get a very like dark green I could find. And I'm going to put it on the outside and then move it into the crease. Then I'm going to lift it up to give a lifted eye effect. Now to blend it properly we need another clean brush. I mean mine are like really stained, as you can tell. But we're going to get that and we're just going to blend the outside. Now with a compact brush, I'm going to use this one. It is once again stained. I'm going to get the black. And you want to make sure to tap out the excess. You don't want it to be too pigmented. And we're going to do a similar thing and we're going to get it in the crease. Like right on the outside of the crease. And lift it up a bit. And then get the green brush we used before and blend. Now make sure you're blending it inwards because obviously we have this whole crease. If you put anything there, it just disappears. So make sure you're focusing very upwards. Now, of course, if you want a more simplistic eye, you can just immediately go in with some shimmer here and then be over and done with. But for me, I love doing cut creases and putting shimmer on. So I'm going to grab a flat brush like this and I'm going to get more P. Louise base in shade 0 once again. Now, you don't need too much because it's just a cut crease. Make sure to lay it on both sides of the brush. Like this, and then you're gonna look up and put a line like right there, and obviously the more you look up you'll be able to work out where the crease is gonna be. So mine is about here because most people do a crease right there, but once again have to be a bit bigger for us because we do not have that luxury. Now I'm just going to try to get as straight of a line as possible. Now it doesn't really matter that mine's went a bit green because I am doing a green eye look and it won't be green for too long. Well, it will be, but it'll be shimmery green. Now I'm going to lift it to about here and then pat it out with the other side. Now I am going to use a very small compact brush just like this to just pat it out. And then I'm going to grab that white shade again with a very big compact brush and I am going to pat that all over to avoid creasing. Now I'm going to grab the green brush and just very, very lightly blend that into the rest of the shadow. Now personally I would probably leave it like this if I felt like it, because that looks very, very cute already. And don't worry about this, we're going to flick that out. But I'm going to add some shimmer, so I'm going to go with the lightest green shimmer I can find. And I'm just going to pat it right here with my finger. And as you can see, that is a beautiful shade. So that is the base of the eye all done. If I have to lift my eyebrow to show you properly, but there. And if I look up, you can still see it because it's above my crease. Let's get sellotape. I hate sellotape on my eye so much. It is just so annoying. I do find that if you put concealer there before you put the tape on it, it sticks better. Don't know why. Now I'm going to put it right like here and then lift it up. So that should be it. And it looks at that looks absolutely disgusting. Now we're going to get the same black that we used before, and we're just going to close our eyes and go along there. And now that is the eye look. I'm going to come back with the other eye done, and I will be back. Ooh, well there we go. That is the makeup. So this is actually the best eye makeup I've ever done on camera. Also, you can put half lashes on. I recommend half lashes for hooded eyes because otherwise literally the whole art you've just done on your eyeballs disappears. So maybe not. Now if you haven't subscribed, please go and subscribe. It helps us out a lot. Please put on them notification bells because otherwise you will not get an alert every time I post a video, and obviously you want to see me every week, don't you? Check out my other socials at Painted by Katie on TikTok and Painted by K.T on Instagram. I will see you in the next video. Bye!